We're very keen to do with FSD, Future Focused Finance, and is to make sure that what we're not doing, what this is not about, is taking over from the very good work that FSD and HFMA are doing locally. This is about establishing a series of goals that we can aim for, and we can pick and choose the things that are important for us. So what we're trying to do at each of the events is just to get somebody from within the local FSD, HFMA community to talk about how they see this fitting into what's already in place and maybe making that a little better, maybe giving it a bit more strength. So,
thank you, David.
Martin.
I'm Martin Taylor from Health Education. Most of you will know me. Health Education in the East hosts Finance Skills Development, FSD. I'm also on the HFMA panel. We've got quite a few folk from that here today. I think what I'd like to just feedback is that I welcome the energy and commitment from the new complex NHS, which looks nothing like NHS of the past. Our senior leaders are given that commitment. But I don't at all see that as undermining the local finance development we have through FSD and HFMA. I see it as being a way of guiding what we do locally with our small contributions of money and quite a lot more contributions of time and energy. So I think the conversations we had this morning were particularly useful in picking up where people think we should be guiding our own efforts to supplement what folk like David and a few people in a small team can do nationally to take some of this on. So it's good stuff.
So can you give us some examples maybe of where you can see what Future Focused Finance might do to help with the local initiatives?
Well, I think there's been some good ideas about things we might do, like a repository of information to share best practice and help benchmarking. We talk quite a lot around clinical engagement, the idea of partnering, and certainly locally FSD, HFMA put on, I think, a really good programme of training and development. Perhaps one of the things we need to focus more on is how we get clinicians even more involved. We put on programmes to which clinicians are invited. Could we do more with that time? I mean, clearly the main focus of personal development is the individual. It's us, in our personal development plans, getting time to talk to clinicians, managers releasing us for that, but FSD, HFMA can play a really good role in helping that happen, perhaps on outside of the individual organisation. But I don't think we should get away from the fact that we are responsible for our own development. The commitment from finance directors is really great, the senior leaders' commitment is great, but it's down to all of us to look at opportunities we've got for getting more involved and helping to improve services.
What else could Future Focused Finance do to help you locally to deliver what it is that you want to deliver through your local networks? Well,
I think there's so much learning that we can have. I mean, just speaking to Sanjay today from Leicester, gave us a lot of examples of what goes on that's really great. You do a lot in the northwest to improve the quality of financial services. We have to be more outward looking. It's been a challenging year for the NHS as we look smaller in some places in finance teams. There is no command and control of the NHS, but Future Focused Finance can help us share with colleagues, use information that perhaps isn't so readily available at the moment. It's difficult, isn't it, to pick up what goes on without a central framework, and that's what I think Future Focused Finance will give us.